if I could go back in time, I would, and I could talk to myself and give myself a message. It would be, I would have to go back to when I was like, before I even picked up that very first time, when I was about 9 years old, 10 years old. And I would say, you have the most loving and caring family in the entire world, and they want nothing but success for you. But you need to follow what they say, and you need to listen. And when they tell you something, you need to pay attention. And when you meet certain people and you think that they want to be your friends and they love you and care about you, no one loves and cares about you like your family does. And you need to stay focused on what's important in life, and that's school, education, and staying motivated in the right direction. And that's about it. I would tell myself that don't follow other people's footsteps, to be a leader and to be your own man and to make your own path. Because when you make a bed, you gotta lay in it. I affected a lot of people's lives when I was in addiction, and I caused a lot of trauma and a lot of hurt and a lot of pain to a lot of people's lives. But I want them to know that now that I've connected with God, and that I'm sober, and that I'm on the right track, that I wholeheartedly am sorry, and I would love to make amends with Him and ask for forgiveness. And I would like for them to know that I've grown up a lot, and no longer am I a young man who's struggling with addiction issues. That now I'm a young man who's on the right pathway, that works every day, and I do everything I can to help people. I'm very loving and caring, and I feel like I'm on the right pathway. That I take one step at a time, and I take one day at a time, and I'm going the right direction. And what's important to me now is not like myself as so much as it is to like help other people as well. And I would want them to know that, what had happened to me didn't go in vain. The situations I went through and the trauma I caused them, it didn't go in vain. That I'm able now. I'm put in a predicament. That God's put me in a predicament. I've put myself in a predicament where I'm able to give back to people who were just like me, struggling with addiction issues and were lost and confused. I'm able to help them, and I talk to people on a daily basis who are in addiction. I work 2 jobs right now. Since being released and I moved down here, I've worked 2 jobs. After about being here for about a week, I got my first job, and I worked 6 to 7 days a week for that job. And then I picked up another job, and I work at a rehab facility, people with struggling with addiction issues. So I split my days up now. I work 3 days at one job and 4 at the other. So I work 7 days a week. I think I've had, since I've been out, I think I've had 5 days off after I started working. Just in 4 months or 5 months now, excuse me, I've had 5 days off from work. Other than that, I've worked every single day. And this is a good feeling, because when I work at the rehab facility, I'm able to give back to people. I'm able to help them understand that the same things that's happening for me, these mountains I'm moving, and these obstacles I'm overcoming, that it's possible for them too. And I would like people to know that I'm giving back. That, like I said earlier, that the situations and the trauma I caused wasn't in vain, because now I'm helping other people to stop from causing the same trauma and the same pain to their families and to their friends, and up to others as well. And I just want to know that I pray for them all, for anyone I've caused pain to, and anyone's lives that I affect in a negative way, any influences I've had on their kids or their family members, that I'm wholeheartedly sorry, and I pray on a daily basis for them individuals.